Good to see you again, sir. You need me for anything. You like the shiny?
"101 uses for a phallic tuber. Thanks, Isabella. That's 100 too many."
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawk's family. A few Carter dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where these dwarves are?
These are Carter dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
They snuck into the gallows. If there hadn't been Templars to stop them.
But they failed, thankfully. They haven't been able to kill me yet, either.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
Oh, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. Later, we'll all have tea and we'll laugh.
Oh, your name is Hawk. I thought it was Locke.
I can't believe you two are joking about this.
Don't worry, Sunshine. The laughter just hides the pain.
Whatever happens, they won't get a chance to attack again.
At least the Circle let me come. I didn't want you to do this alone.
Let's go. We should take that as a warning.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carta doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
It's the Hawk!
Listen. Look! The cart has people watching us.
They'll alert others to our presence.
You have any idea why the Carta's after you, Hawk?
Why would those dwarves have such an interest in our family?
Why do the Carta have such a personal interest in you?
The time has come!
Can you hear that? We'd best be careful.
You! Both sisters! You're here together! You've come!
Is he referring to you and me?
Everyone! It's the children of Malcolm Hawk! They've come to us!
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him, and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
Did father do something to the Carta?
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
You come after my family, you pay the price.
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Right. So much for conversation.
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Get back! Now you fall! lot of dead people. Did you hear that? They're after us. For our blood. But why?
That's an excellent question.
Clearly these dwarves are insane. Perhaps even more so than Varric.
I heard that. The Carter doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. There should be answers here somewhere. Not going to happen.
A dwarven prison?
Dwarves don't do prisons, Elf. This is a trash heap. They threw something away here and hoped it wouldn't come back.
How many generations of warriors stood guard here? Why does that make me nervous? All set. Chained in lyrium? That doesn't sound good. And there it is.
A fortress. Here in the middle of nowhere.
Watch your step! Go!
Go down!
I'm surprised you agreed to come, Varric. You hate being underground, and you avoid the Carter the same way you do the Merchant Guild.
There's no way I'd miss watching you make these motherless nug lickers cry.
Thank you for asking me to come along again, Hawk.
Is there a reason I wouldn't?
I just am pleased to see you. That's all.
Smooth.
I don't think I can do that. When you tell people about our escape from Lothering, why do you make it sound like I had food all over my face?
You're larger than life, Hawk. I had to give you a few flaws just to make you approachable.
Did you just call me fat?
Yes, that's pretty much how I tell it. Hawk rolled into the fray like a gigantic pudding covered in gravy. It's more dramatic that way.
I'm not sure about the epicness of this tale.
Everyone's a critic.
That should do it.
You got Varric! You bastard!
How is it you get into these situations so often?
What do you mean?
Attacked by dwarves, approached by strangers, stumbling upon ancient riddles? Madness.
I don't know why it's like that. Fate, I suppose.
Fate is a word for the Maker's poor sense of humor.
I've just got to say, I hope this is less exciting than our last trip to the Deep Roads.
So, Varric, this spy network of yours...
Oh, this I have to hear.
You don't have one, do you? You make it all up.
Could be. That or I have an army of elven urchins. And they're all watching.
You are a strange, hairy little man.
Dwarves can't use magic, blood, or otherwise. And what's this got to do with Father?
The Master, Corypheus. Clearly, these dwarves have found a demon to worship. But why would it seek your blood?
I guess we only get that answer from Corypheus.
If I get the hot blood, Radigan says I can... Why does the Master want this hot lady anyway?
That's the question.
Thank the Maker. I'm too good-looking to die this young.
Mother seemed happier. A few years distance from all that loss. It's a good thing. She must worry with both of us in a place like this. She was so adamant I not go last time.
And look what happened.
I'd have gone to the circle eventually. Perhaps not so gently. Better or worse. It is what it is. A key tuned to Father's blood? Highly unlikely. He was no blood mage. Right?
If this has to do with your father, we'd better get our hands on this key.
Can you hear that? Drum beats.
You, Elf, are one lucky son of a bitch.
Is this about the Diamondback game? Again?
I've never seen anyone bluff like that in my life. I was sure you had a handful of nothing.
So was I. You're the one who pointed out I had 4 serpents.
See? Luckiest bastard I've ever seen.
The Hawk's blood. The Master will rise. He will be free.
Garav?
Varric? No one told me you would be part of this. We were just going after the Hawk.
Why has the Carter been attacking me?
I can't say. The Master must be free.
Really, Garav? I thought better of you than this. I mean, gutting the occasional competitor for fun and profit, that's the game. But what are you all even doing here? Worshipping demons?
We drink the Darkspawn blood. He calls us.
Why would you do that? Won't you just die?
It's the only way to hear the music.
Oh, come on, you nug licker. Snap out of it. There's no gold in hallucinating.
Manners, Varric. Introduce me to your lunatic friend.
Hawk, this is Garav. He's a greedy, brilliant bastard son of a nug from the Carter. Garav, this is Hawk. The one whose blood you want to drink, or bathe in, or whatever. But if you're after eternal youth, I've got to tell you, she's no virgin.
The Master is calling. He needs the blood.
Garav, buddy, this isn't like you. Look, I've still got Bianca. Never misfired a day in her life. You don't want her to see her papa like this, do you?
Varric, you want to spare this bastard?
Not if he's after you, Hawk. Bianca, I think it's time to say goodbye. Reinforcements, you bastard! Stupid bastard. I used to do business with the Carter. Back in the day. Garav was a nutcase then too, but in a good way. He was trying to design a new type of repeating crossbow. Bianca was the only one that ever worked. I can't believe he ended up like that. I think I liked these guys better before they found religion, or whatever this is.
Why would those dwarves have such an interest in our family?